Hey, I'm Cherie and I.
And I'm Alexis Fawx.
And we are so excited to take you along with us on an epic gaming adventure at
Casino Quest, Las Vegas!
Welcome in. Hey, come on in, come on in.
Oh, hi!
Nice to meet you. Hi there. Hey, hey, hey.
Nice to see you.
Nice. Nice to meet
I
you.
was so excited for today, oh my god.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. What's your name?
Cherie.
Cherie. I'm Nick. Nice to meet you.
Nick.
Alexis?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. Welcome in, guys. I'd love to show you guys around.
All right, let's do it.
Nice. So this is our player training area.
Nice.
This is where you guys are really going to be taking your lessons to become better gamblers, hopefully,
Today's the
to
day.
win or to know why you might be losing money potentially. So this is where we do blackjack, we have roulette, we have craps, we even have poker, like Texas Hold'em. And then this is our dealing school over on this side. We train a lot of dealers to become professional dealers and take people's money for a living.
Oh, nice.
And this is probably where we're going to be doing our lessons today.
Okay, cool.
This is insane. Does this ever like fill up with trainees?
It gets pretty full, if you know what I mean.
Don't gamble at all.
For sure.
So like pretend you're training like the newest person.
Absolute baby. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
You should be fine. You should be totally fine. Of course.
You're gonna be nice, right?
I hope so.
Good.
Don't worry. It's not gonna be that big. So what game do you guys want to get started with first? Normally we do blackjack, roulette, or craps. What one do you guys think you might?
Well, I love roulette.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
But I'm willing to do anything. It's your first time.
Roulette. Because
Roulette first?
she's been talking it up.
Perfect.
She's been talking it
Let's
up.
get started there. That one's pretty good. It's easy to get jackpots if you know what I mean.
I
on the game as
do
well.
also
Yeah.
still know what you mean.
See, there we go. Nice, nice.
We like the jackpot.
Yeah. Well, let's get started. Let's do it.
Yes.
Welcome to roulette. Right, this is the first game we're going to be talking about. Anytime you walk up to a table to buy in, you can bring your cash with you. Some tables actually have QR codes. I don't know if you've seen this at the table.
No.
I think, like Resorts World, I think they tried it, where there's a QR code you can literally just tap to pay, essentially.
Oh,
But
wow.
horrible idea. I would recommend
Why?
you never do that because they just have direct access to your bank account.
Oh no, I see why it's bad for the
okay, yeah,
customer,
yeah,
but
for
why
sure.
is it bad for the casino?
Well, the casino loves it. That's why they. But
Yeah.
a lot of casinos are still stuck in the past, so they haven't really gotten to that point yet.
That level.
That's a little devious. I'm going to be 1,000% honest. But,
yeah, and it's very easy.
Yes, yeah. Especially people get sloppy drunk, whatever.
Very easy.
Right. But so bring your cash with you, right? You're going to take your money. Never hand it directly to the dealer.
Okay.
You always have to set it down onto the table. Right?
And
So
they
you just
know.
set it down, nice and easy, and make sure if this little guy's ever out, and it's not a plug. This is not a plug. This marks the number, all right?
You're just not brave enough.
Maybe. Maybe. I've never tried. You know?
Well, that's a good size to start with.
You know? So this one, if this is ever out onto a number, just
Okay.
make sure to hold on to your money because the dealer's probably going to be paying out. But as soon as they remove it, now's your time to buy into the table, right?
Oh, okay.
So they'll take your money, they'll count it up, call out to the supervisor, whatever they're going to do. I have $200 prepared for you guys. Now, you'll see I have a $100 what they call a check. If there's any numbers on top, they call them a check that has a value. If there's any blank chips like these have no value outside of this table. Right? So you can walk around the casino with these all day long. That's totally fine, the actual checks. But if you walk out the table with a handful of these, this is gonna be the most embarrassing walk back of your life. Trust me when I say that.
Because they'll come get you.
Yeah, well, you gotta cash them back in here to get actual checks
Yeah.
that have value.
Yeah.
Right? There's that one for you. Another $200. Now notice, I'm giving you guys different colors as well, so that's for you.
Okay.
This just means, I don't want you guys playing really with the $100. That's just to make change for
Okay.
extra chips. You're gonna play with your individual chip colors. That way I know who's playing how much on what numbers, right? Because if you guys all had like $5 chips, let's say, boom, 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 I would not know who's playing what.
Yeah.
Okay, so I give you guys different colors. In this case, each one of those gray chips and each one of your orange, those are dollars. We're gonna practice a $10 minimum table.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll show you what's good. Let's say I got my blues. In this case, if we're playing a $10 game, each bet that you make on what they call the outside, these ones closest to you guys, these have to be at least the minimum. So we're playing a $10 game.
Okay.
You gotta do at least $10 per bet. So some people love red and black.
Yeah.
More black. Or red. So in this case, let's say I bet red numbers. If the wheel spins up and the ball lands on a red number, this is gonna pay me out even money. So whatever I bet is what I win back. Okay, this is essentially a coin
But
flip.
you keep what you bet too.
Yeah, keep what you bet.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you profit whatever you bet, right? So in this case, essentially a coin flip, right?
Yeah, literally.
Now,
Except you said are they the exact same number of?
yes, of reds and blacks.
Yeah.
The problem is there's a 0.
Yeah.
This is the green one that's here on the wheel.
That's
And the casino will
Which
adjust.
slot does it take up, or no, there's just equal?
This one here.
Yeah,
It's an equal amount.
yeah.
Really, on this wheel, there's 37 slots, right? That extra one, that odd one out, is that
right.
0, right? And now the casinos will adjust how many zeros there are. The more zeros, the worse it gets for you, right? Ideally, you want this to be a one-on-one kind of
Yeah,
deal, not a crew of people. You know
That's
what I
the
mean?
casino's bet.
That's right. So if you hit a 0, that would wipe out anything on the table,
Yeah.
right? Unless you're also playing a 0, we'll get there here in a minute. Okay, nice. Now I can bet even numbers. I can do, like, let's say even and black, right? If it's one of these, both of these bets are going to pay me out even money on both.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Or remember, it's a $10 game. So each bet that I make has to be $10 per bet
in this area.
in that area.
Okay.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Cool. One of my favorite bets is coming towards the dozens. This one here, first 12. All this means is I'm playing all these first 12 numbers. Right?
Yeah.
If I guess right and I hit one of these numbers, this pays me out double. 2 to 1. Right, we love
nice.
doubles, right? 3 sums are great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
This is my first 3 sum, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I'm
thank
having
you guys.
a good time.
I appreciate
You're
it.
doing
Yes,
great.
thank you.
Yeah.
So some people will do like any red and first and 12, right? Something like this. Man, if I hit here, I'm gonna win red. Win double here, I just lose this. Right?
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Cool, nice. Lastly, something called a column. Let's say I put $10 here, I'm betting anything here in this row here. If I guess right, again, this one pays me double. We love a pair. Right, we love a pair. Great personality, right? So that's what they call outside bets. So
Okay.
anything closest to the player has to be the table minimum.
Yes.
But the reason we're using dollars is for when we get towards the inside. When we get inside, this one here, you can take your dollars and spread them however you want. Right? I can do dollars on my favorite numbers, whatever. If I guess right, this is where the jackpots start coming in. So I lose the rest of these bets, but that one bet there is gonna pay me out 35 to 1. It looks like this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's harder. Rare.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if you're betting, let's say like 2 or 3 of these, good luck hitting one of them on your first try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You know what
just
I mean?
as much, yeah.
Right. You choose your favorite numbers. Like I like 2, 17 or 20 are in the middle, so I like those, born on the 19th. Just as long as you spend at least $10.
Nice.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, $10 total in the center, so you'd have to put
Perfect.
down at least 10 chips.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. Last thing too, let's say I bet here, right? We know that this bet pays out 35 to 1. Think about how many numbers are here on the wheel though. We said earlier there's 37, right? So the casino for a $1 bet, on this table they short you $2. And this is what they call the house edge.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear this a lot, right? Roulette has a pretty high house edge. The casino takes a lot of money from the players. Just remember, if you're winning on roulette, it's probably a time to bounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay a
The odds
winner.
are very stacked against you.
Right.
Yeah.
The rest of the games we're going to talk about, blackjack and craps, if you're winning, it's easier to stay a winner at
Yeah.
those games.
Nice.
This game, as soon as you win, that should be a sign.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Nice. Cool. We're going to do a few spins. I'm curious to see how, especially,
It's been a while.
right? Show me how you do it, Mommy. I'm curious. All right, let's do it. Go ahead and make some bets. I recommend, hey, remember, that's stimulus check money, so you guys spend it however you want, right? It's like I'm a sugar son. I don't know, is that a thing?
It's a thing now.
It's a thing now?
If you see that the next time you look at the hub, you know we stole your idea.
Don't
Would I
worry.
do this with my own? I'd be taking those back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, get the bar on the
You're
floor
right,
today.
yeah.
Shit.
So now, you can still make bets. They're gonna spin up the wheel. Notice, that was still right before I touched it, right? There's no motor. It's just a big old plate on a bearing.
Are you the only one allowed to touch the ball?
Yeah, I can only flick the bean.
I got it.
They don't want you messing around with this wheel, right?
Yeah.
I know. Don't worry, I'll take care of it, right? And 16 red. All right, somebody's got it. So in this case, this is gonna pay your dozen, your reds, and this one here, right? Everything else gets swept, right? Nod. Dave. All right, down on those. That's okay. Now, with roulette, and this is where I get in trouble all the time, they're gonna go and pay you out. So Dre, you're gonna win some money. Right? In this case, as they pay you, you can't touch this until they remove the plug.
Oh,
Right.
but I want to.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait. Patience, right? A little bit of edging involved on this game. Trust me when I say that. Right? Nice, I know. Brutal. So in this case, they'll pay 2 to 1 on this one. And then this guy here for the gray is also gonna win 8 to 1. So they'll send this to you. You can touch that however you want, and then now you guys are good to go. Nice, perfect.
What about this one?
Yeah, it stays. It stays there. Whatever you won will stay on the game.
Okay.
Nice. And that's your first round of roulette. Congratulations. Good job. Nice.
Yes.
You made it.
Can you feel how thick 10 is without counting them?
I can feel 20.
That's great.
Hell yeah, and you had a ton of fun.
I am a ton of fun.
That's all right, cool. All right, let's do it. Let's move over to some blackjack. Let's do it.
Oh, blackjack.
So they just shuffled. Ideally, when you guys walk up to a blackjack game, we'll talk about the minimums and stuff, but hopefully you see this right here, where they just shuffle the cards, a hand shuffled shoe is your best chances as a player.
That's a shoe?
Yes, this is what they call the shoe. It holds all the cards and stuff. There's an alternative version where it's a machine shuffling the cards randomly. That's essentially to make the game as super random as possible. Let's just say it like that. Right? Like a computer.
So we would want it like
you would want it like
human.
this, because I might have just shuffled you guys in like 12 straight winners in a row.
Yeah.
And it's not going to change.
Yeah.
Right? We don't know, but it won't change. Continuous shuffling machines, it might shuffle that in, and then it randomizes on the next hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
So you're
they're
looking
better
for this.
shuffled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in the best interest of making the games as fair as possible, as far as like optics. Right?
Optics.
So it's not like I just shuffled these and then did the cut myself. Somebody else had a role in this.
Sure, in case you yourself were in on the...
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you start losing, we know who to blame. Essentially, that's kind of the idea.
Oh,
right. So they offer you to cut. It's your fault now, right?
It's all on you.
It's not my fault, right?
I didn't know. Why'd you get rid of him? We don't.
So ready? So this is called a burn. You ever hear in the movies like counting cards? You guys
Yeah.
know this, right? There's like Rain Man and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Just in case if I shuffle the cards and somebody saw a card, that's valuable information for people that want to kind of count down the numbers of cards. So we burn this one. Nobody knows. I don't know. You guys don't know. Cameras don't know. Security doesn't know.
Yeah.
This is just to deter people from counting the cards and having an accurate count. Sometimes they'll do this. This means if they show this card, this means somebody's suspect of counting, and what they're gonna do is there's now 5 cards I'm gonna burn out, like this. So now, not only do you get to see this one, but now there's 5 random ones that you don't see either.
How often do you see that every
That's like if somebody's really, really, really under.
Have you had to do that?
No. Luckily, no. Luckily, I haven't dealt.
Yeah.
I will be honest, you know.
You're gonna have to do that today.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna hand you guys 200 again. Now these ones are essentially the checks that we were using on roulette, not the non-values. We just don't have the numbers listed on top, right? So I'm gonna hand you guys, this will be $100 in $5 checks. And then I'm gonna hand you another $100 in $25 checks, right? So in this case, when they hand you your money, you just keep it close to you.
Today I learned they were called checks and not chips.
Yes, yeah. Chips is like, right. Once you're playing, like as the player, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know, but the dealers and the supervisors and stuff, they have to be very specific when it comes to checks versus chips. Roulette has chips. The rest of the games all use checks. Right.
Did not know that today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep your money close to you. If you have drinks and stuff, that's fine to keep it up here. We didn't really talk about it on roulette, but yeah, no electronics, no phones. They don't really like headphones and like hooded people at the table too.
Yeah.
Unlike poker, like you'd think of a poker player,
They're
and it's like
all-
sunglasses, hood.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
none of that on a table game,
Yeah.
like a casino, just on the normal casino pit floor. So just make sure you keep your money close to you. You never want to try and cover any of the betting surfaces.
Okay.
Right. That's why they don't let you have like your purse or anything like this on the table.
Yeah.
Because they're worried you might be covering a bet potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about some basics of blackjack real quick. Everybody learns this game as 21. Right? If you've ever played as a kid or something like this, it's always, goal is 21, right? These ones here are all worth a value of 10.
Okay.
In this game, if you see any face card or 10, that's a value of 10. So if you get 2 cards like this, that's now a 20, right? A really good hand. If you ever see an ace, this is 1 or 11, 1 or 11. So the best hand is a 2 card, 21, right? So I got a 10 value plus an 11. Now this is what they refer to as a blackjack, right? And that's the best hand you can get. If you ever see this for some reason, right, this is a 20 and then plus a 1.
Yeah.
This does not count as a blackjack.
Oh.
It has to be a 2 card
Okay.
hand. Okay. Sometimes that'll happen. You'll get like a 5 card 21.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, I got a blackjack. It's
No,
the
you
first
didn't.
2. Okay.
Damn,
Nice.
that's why
Perfect.
it's rare. Okay.
Perfect. Now, when you see these cards, this is the most common number in the game, 10. 10 is the most common. So anytime you see a blank card, assume that this is a 10. That's a safe assumption.
Oh, to like when you're doing your math.
Right.
Yes.
The whole basic strategy behind this game is kind of built around this idea.
I get it, because that's not what I wanted to.
Right, yes, yeah. Most people, they're like, oh, well, I feel like.
Yeah.
Right, we were talking about this on Roulette. That's how the casino wants you to think. Like, I feel like this is something else. Unfortunately, it's most likely going to be a 10. The math says that.
Because there's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of
There's
tens.
all the 10s, all the face cards.
There's one more rule I'm going to talk about, and it's 17. The dealer has to keep drawing until they reach 17. So like, let's say the dealer's hand looks like this. So you can assume there's a 10 underneath, right? If you assume there's a 10, they probably have a 14, right? They're gonna have to keep drawing. Yeah, no. They're gonna have to keep drawing until they reach 17.
Oh, so if they go over when?
They bust. We love when the dealer busts.
Yeah.
Keep this in mind. 10's the most common, and the dealer's got to get to 17. That's really the goal. I want you guys to get away from 21 when you play this game.
Okay.
21's awesome if you can get it, but there's a few other ways that you can let the dealer bust. And that's what you're looking for.
We know a lot.
Yes, yeah. Experts in the field. Yeah. I see. So I'm gonna quickly go over this one before we get playing.
Oh, cool. Look at the double D's.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
My
them.
favorites.
Yeah.
See, yeah, perfect.
Eyes up here, Nick.
Oh, my fault. My fault. It's gonna happen. Look. So in this case, let's say your guys' hand combined here. This one's 12, and the dealer has this one, right?
14. But they have to keep going.
Yeah, so probably a 14, right? In this case, a lot of people, their first instinct when they see 12, they're like, oh my God, I'm so far from 21. Let me draw a card.
Yeah.
Then they draw a 10
Damn it.
and
22.
lose, right? Then the player busts. That's not good, right? We want to try and have the dealer bust as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
See, now speaking the language. Yeah. So what I want you guys to do, the player's hand's going to be along kind of the vertical, right? So you're going to look. You guys have a 12. So you're gonna look right here with the 12.
Yep.
And then the dealer's hand up top is the 4. So you're
Why
gonna
is it
look.
before? Oh, because it's only.
Yeah, that's what I got up.
Okay.
Right. So you're gonna look right
Stay.
where it intersects. It's gonna say in red, stay or stop. Right. Do not take a card right now. You're gonna lose. Right.
Maybe not though.
Yeah, maybe not. You're risky. I see. Yes. Yeah. That's when people at the table they're like, oh my God, you don't know what
is
you're
she doing?
Would you just learn this
Playing
game?
with her heart.
That's right. Yes. That's either a good or a bad thing.
That's a
We don't
very
know.
big
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah. There's a lot of area there.
Lot of area.
Yeah.
I love your personalities.
Right. Yeah. You're not trying to get to 21. You're just trying to let the dealer bust. Keep that in mind. Right. Keep the bust in mind.
That makes sense to me.
In this case, if you know that the dealer's got a 10 and you stay, let them go. They got to get to 17. They take the card.
Okay.
Now you guys all win. Whoever's at the table.
Would I get another turn after I stay, or that's the final
That's your
answer?
final
That's
answer.
like, even if you go, I can't then go again.
Right. That's right. So it goes to all the players, and then the dealer's last, right? But the goal is to let this guy loose, right?
Okay.
Starting to make sense, though?
Yeah,
Sort of,
I
kind
think
of?
so,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Nice.
Well, I mean with this though.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Yeah. I don't have my reading glasses,
Yeah.
and that was messed up of you.
Oh, okay.
We're all like,
Jim is in larger sight for the older
maybe. Yeah.
women.
Do we have the experience model, version?
Size.
Yeah. This is not year 1 models. Can I
We
get
need a little larger.
A
Yeah.
little larger than this.
I'm used to working with bigger
Yeah, my
things.
fault. Yeah. I told you it was gonna be small, man. Come on. Let's do this. I want you guys, we're gonna play a $10 game. I want you to put 2 red chips there in your bet circle, right? That's all you need before you get started. Now, you can see all these like extra side stuff. Don't worry about these.
Okay.
Don't worry. If you ever see
No
these in
side
the casino,
quests.
yeah, any side quests are not good. Like as an example, you see how this, it's like pair 10 to 1. If you get it in
Okay.
pair, it's a 10 to 1, right? Normally that payout should be a little higher. Again, the house edge on these bets are terrible.
Yeah.
It's like really bad.
It's like an impulse buy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So just be
Stick
careful.
to that.
Right. If you're having fun, whatever you want to put $1 or 2, have fun.
Yeah.
Just don't
Playing with
focus on
someone else's money.
it. Yeah.
Don't focus on it.
Because you're gonna hear, oh yeah, I'm a professional gambler, man.
This is Nick's money.
Yes. Yeah. See, that's my money. Cards are gonna start coming out, right? Each one of you guys gonna get 2 face up. The dealer only has 1 face up. Now, in this case, if I have an ace under here,
So we got to bet. I don't even have to look at my thing.
maybe. But before we go, the dealer has to check to see if they have an ace. If I have an ace, it's over for you guys. So I'm gonna check real quick and see. I don't have anything. And now we start going kind of dealers left to right. Right? So for yourself, you got 15. 15 against 10. This one, it's the 4 white boxes that are there on the right side of the
Oh,
card.
so I want to hold?
This one you're gonna want to draw. You're gonna want to
What's
hit.
the H for?
H is hit.
Hit.
So green means go, red means stop, right, essentially.
And double D's mean?
Double D's means double down.
Double down.
Double down. That's when you want to play fast and loose.
Yeah.
Those ones are fun.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's my favorite. In the casino, you have to do a hand motion. You can't just say hit me. I want to hit, right? You have to draw, do some sort of hand motion like this, right? Nice and pretty for the cameras.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Obviously the dealer can hear you, but the cameras cannot.
That's right.
So they have to see. So if you ever want to stop, it's this.
Okay.
Right? Cool.
Got it.
All right, so you're gonna take a card. You got 15, good luck. Oh, 19. Anything above 17, stay. Perfect.
Stay.
You got it. That's
So I
perfect.
wanna-
Yeah, just like that. That's perfect.
And I don't change my bet depending on what happens to her because
No.
I'm not playing against her.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So 14, you're gonna draw. Let's see. Oh, uh-oh. Row raggy. This
2.
one's gonna fall.
Yep.
Went over, you bust a little
That's
too
what happens
fast.
when you don't listen to your heart.
That's right.
And you
Yeah.
look at the
See?
page. Yeah.
18, so you're good, right? You win.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right. Look at that one.
I did a great BJ.
You did. Good job.
Here we go. Oh, front door BJ? No, not quite. That's okay. This one's gonna be fun. So this one, if you ever see this, it's called a soft hand. So you have ace and 5. That
Yeah.
means you have 16 or 6, one of the two.
Okay.
Right? So in this case, if you guys can see it, I know it's a little small. Trust me, I'm sorry. It's what I'm working with here.
Where am I looking?
So in this case, you're gonna look ace 5.
Oh.
Ace 5 against the dealer's 5, and it says DD. Double down.
Double down.
So she wants 2 cards?
Yeah, well, she's gonna draw just one.
Okay.
What this is gonna do, you're gonna match your money.
Oh,
20 more
double-
bucks. Yeah, you got
Double down the dollars.
Yes, double down the dollars.
That's triple D.
So, just all those? Like
Yep,
that?
just like that. And then you're gonna point. You're gonna point for I want one. I want one more card. Now this one's gonna go down and dirty, right? We're not gonna look up, right?
Why?
The dealer's gonna finish their hand out, and then we'll reveal what
Oh,
you got.
like the anticipation.
Yeah. So don't go too fast now, right?
Okay.
Now in your case, you got a pair of Cowboys. Right?
Yeah.
This one here,
Nice.
some
Yeah.
people will do what they call a split. They go like this.
Oh,
A
yeah.
split just means you can play 2 hands at one time.
I want to do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to warn you.
Okay.
I want you guys to look at the bottom of the card. You guys see at TT at the very bottom of the basic
Yes.
strategy? The TT, it says stay all the way across.
It does.
You never, if there's one thing you leave here remembering, never split 10s. Whatever
And
you
these
do.
are 10s.
These are 2 10s. But I know it's going to be fun, so I want
gonna
you.
be fun.
Yep. Drop 4 more reds here.
Good Lord, this is a bad bet. But her doing it.
And then you can do your little split, right? Put a tongue in if you want. So now you're playing 2 hands at one time. Now you have a 13 against 5. So you'll look at whatever that card says. Or trust your heart. It's up to you. Stay. Cool. In this case, now you move on. Blackjack. Nice. Now technically, this is just a 21 because it's technically
Just
four
a
cards.
21?
Yeah, but this is good. This is like a winning hand. This should be a made hand, right?
Okay.
You should be
I
good,
still
right?
want blackjack.
Yeah. Well, we're working. So in this case, look, I'm at 17, so I'm done, right?
You're
I'm
done.
In your case, your 21's gonna pay you out. Now your 13 loses to this.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't make a decision there. So
Okay.
you kind of break even.
Yeah.
This is where this gets fun.
Woohoo!
So you have
Oh,
16
God, what
or
could
6.
happen? Anything
right?
could happen.
You need an ace to break even.
Okay.
Really, you're looking for like a 4 would be nice, a 5 would be nice. Let's see. Oh, 16. Damn it. Down.
Oh, he's 17.
Dang it. That's okay.
Blown away.
Welcome to Vegas, man. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome to
Do one more.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm fucking going in.
Go
Nice.
nice.
Can we do these?
There you go.
I'm
Nice.
going green.
Now, just like pancakes, bigger on bottom.
Oh, okay.
That one there. If you ever have big chips, they gotta go on the bottom.
Why?
Right? It's a security thing. If you had, like, let's say I had
If you were going to pocket a chip or something?
well, let's say I got a really good hand and I had something like this.
Yeah.
Right? If I like made some quick hand motion and I had extra money in my hand, I could drop it on top, and the dealer might not catch it, and the cameras might not catch it. But if it
What
was
if you
down
were doing
here,
a really bad job and you're like,
yeah, well, then
okay.
they'll catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In case if somebody wanted to cheat here, right? It'd be pretty obvious if they did it.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
okay.
So we
Are
need,
sleight of hand magicians not allowed?
yeah, we actually had a student come by and he's like, yeah, I'm a magician, and he came here to learn how to deal. And we're
Yeah.
telling him, you probably shouldn't say that on your audition.
Yeah.
Whatever you- All right, so let's see what we can do. Bam, bam. Oh, uh-oh, okay. This is a unique hand. So before you guys make a decision, what do you think I might have underneath here? What do you guys think?
A 10.
A 10.
Oh, so you had the fancy hand like
If
her.
I have a blackjack, it's over. You guys are done,
Right.
If I have a blackjack. So they're gonna offer something called insurance. This one here.
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
This is where this is a side bet.
Okay.
An insurance
If
bet.
you think I have a blackjack, you can insure your hand. So like you have a, what do you got, $65 hand,
Yeah.
right? So you can bet up to half of your money here if you wanted to. And you would put extra of your own money in, not the bet money.
Oh, dang.
Rut row. Now,
Dang.
this bet isn't really the best. The chances of me having a blackjack in this moment, roughly the math is about 30%.
Because it has to be that card, not
Has
the
to be
next
exactly
card.
that card, right? This exact one.
So if it's a king.
If it's a king, a 10, any value of 10. So in this case, when they turn it sideways, they'll say insurance is open. Say no, I'm good. And then they'll turn it back and they'll check. Damn it.
Yeah.
Never listen to your dealer. Take
Never
your gut
listen to
feelings.
your dealer.
Damn it. Good thing you guys came here. Good thing
And
you
that's
guys
it.
came here.
No
yeah,
matter
that's
what.
it. So everyone.
matter
You don't even get to hit or draw or whatever.
Yeah. Damn it.
Keeping this card.
All right, and so that's essentially blackjack. All it is practice from there.
I like
right?
this.
Just playing.
So what if you pulled out this card at a table?
Yeah, so this is a good question. Some people are worried that they're going to take too much time following the card
Yeah.
and then making a good decision ultimately, right? So then they just gut feeling, and let me just do this just to speed up the game, and then players get pissed, right? Ideally, follow that. If you bring that out, they know you're trying to be better.
At least
Trying to
you're
be better,
trying.
to learn the game.
Yeah, you're not some like bachelor that's like, fuck this, dude.
Follow-up
I'm just
question.
kidding.
If you always followed this card to the letter, and there were, whatever, 5 more people at the table also doing that, what are the statistics on that versus you?
Your chances of winning and staying a winning player are
Yeah.
going to go up much higher.
Okay.
Right? Now, if people are just willy-nilly, especially everybody at the table,
Yeah.
you're
But
probably
if
just donating
nobody's
money.
willy-nilly.
You're probably just
Yeah, like if everybody's like,
Dead ass,
hardcore.
this
yes.
card, no
Yes.
exceptions.
Yeah, your chances of winning are much closer to like 50-50. With the
Interesting.
casino, if that makes sense.
So even to get even odds, you have to play perfect.
You gotta pretty much play perfect.
Yeah.
So let's do some crafts. I'm excited to get
Yeah.
some crafts. Nice, cool. So I'll start from the top and show kind of what's going on. So
Oh shit.
when you guys, I know, yeah, I got a lot of reading today. Good luck. So as you're playing this game, you're gonna walk up. This is one of the most intimidating games to first walk up to.
Yes.
This is one of the best tables you can mess with people on.
Oh.
This is why I like this game. right?
Yeah.
So when you brought that up on Blackjack, don't do it on, Blackjack is not gonna be as fun as
Yeah.
doing it on here.
Better, more fun.
Trust me
Yeah.
when I say that. So, whenever you walk up, there's a lot of rhythm of the game, there's a lot of mojo and like vibes that easily can be ruined if somebody kind of steps out of place. So this is what I'm going to talk about before we talk about
Yeah.
any bets. There's a rhythm of the game. There's going to be one person shooting at a time. Let's say you're rolling.
Is that what it's called when you're rolling?
A shooter?
Shooter?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So like, whenever you walk up to the game, there's gonna be one person rolling, the shooter, right?
Yeah.
Shooting ropes. Whenever you're shooting, you don't want to be interrupted.
Yeah.
Right? Ideally, we want whoever's rolling to roll for like as long as possible, right? Just keep going.
Oh
keep
yeah,
going, keep going.
until it doesn't work.
Yeah, no busting on this.
Yeah.
Right, ideally.
We're gooning.
Right, we're gooning.
Ah.
Edging and gooning. Now, the problem is somebody will walk up and interrupt the shooter. Like, oh my God, I can't stare at your eyes too much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then it causes a problem, right? It's like a vibe change, right?
Oh,
at the
so
table.
even just a conversation.
Conversation, new dealer, dice flying off the table, stuff like this, cocktail waitress interrupting
So it's
you.
all about like superstition.
Yes, this is a superstitious
Superstition
game. Yes.
game.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you walk up, you're gonna bring your cash with you, right? Imagine this was fake money, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna walk up, you gotta do the same thing we did on roulette, where you drop
Okay.
your cash down to get your chips, right?
Yeah.
There's a good time and bad time to do this. It's all based on where this guy is. If it
Okay.
says off, you're good to go. You can drop your cash down, that's fine. If this ever says on or no, ideally, just hold on to your money.
But you could.
You could, and that would ruin everybody's game, essentially, right?
Okay.
So let's say you're
For
like...
real or
Yeah,
superstitiously?
no, for real.
Okay, for real.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, more
Yeah.
superstitious, but it feels real, right?
Right. That's
that
why I was
makes sense.
asking, like,
Yes.
is that logically and according to the actual game
Of the
bad?
math? No.
Okay,
Yes,
so it's not
no.
actually bad.
But it feels real.
Right, it feels real to the other players. Got
This
it.
is like male astrology. Like, let's say she's been rolling for like 45 minutes.
Right.
That means we're all making money for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then if someone brand new walks up, buys in, and something bad happens,
It's
you're
their
the one
fault.
that caused it. Even though she rolled the dice, you caused that to happen. You see what I mean? Like I taught a group yesterday, and everybody was having fun, and this guy, for some reason on this side, went to go get a drink like middle of the roll. And as soon as he walked off the table, something bad happened, and everybody started screaming at him for walking off of the table mid-roll. So anything can be considered bad luck.
That's
Just keep that in mind.
funny.
Right? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hand each of you guys $300 now.
Okay.
Just so we have a little bit of extra money. This is from Papa. This is from, or I guess Sugar Son.
Yeah.
Right? Now, go ahead and take this. You're gonna pick it up, put it into the rail. Or the rack. They call it the rack. So I'm also gonna hand this to you. This is gonna, again, make no sense right now, but I'm gonna teach you how to read it, right?
But is any of this real or just superstition?
This is all real stuff.
This is real.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
all math and
Nice.
the
Okay,
X's
cool,
and O's
cool,
of the
cool.
game, right? And we're gonna start off with the team bet first. Remember, this is one big team game. And by the
Yeah.
way, there's 8 people on one side.
Okay.
So another 8 people can be down there.
Playing a different game?
The same game.
The same game.
16 people are winning money on whoever's shooting.
Damn.
Right? So starting off, to play the team game, where we're
Yeah.
all winning and losing together, it's called a pass line. What I want you guys to do, we're gonna play $10. 2 red chips, I want you guys to set it down on the pass. So in this case, when the game's off, you have a certain set of winners and losers, and then once the game turns on, you have a whole different set of winners and losers. So if you pay attention to anything on this game, it's this guy.
Okay.
This will tell you what the hell is happening,
Okay.
essentially. Starting when it's off, if you guys can see it. Pass line, I don't have a big one of this. Pass line, if the button says off,
Yeah.
your winners are gonna be 7 or 11. You can think of gas station. So if the game says off, and let's say Alexis is rolling,
Yeah.
and she happens to roll a 7.
Oh, the dice 7
Yeah,
and 11.
yeah, we shoot
Got it,
7,
got it,
11,
got it.
shooter, right?
So at least we know what wins and loses with this.
Right, yeah, it'll tell
Yeah.
you, right? So like, let's say she shoots, she rolls a 7.
Yeah.
This will pay you guys out even money. Anybody
Okay,
on the
nice.
pass line wins, as long as we can hit 7, 11.
Okay.
Right? Now, luckily, 7's the most common. There's 6 ways to hit this on a pair of dice. It's the most likely number to show up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say your losers are. What do you guys got?
2, 3, 12.
2, 3, 12. So they call these the craps. Craps numbers.
Ah.
So you roll a 12, they say 12 craps. Everybody loses. Right? Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's really hard to lose when it's off, and it's super easy to roll a 7 and get paid.
Okay.
So right now you have really good chances to make some money.
Of rolling.
Okay.
You really want a 7 right now.
Okay.
Right? That makes sense?
Yes, it
Cool.
does.
Now let's say Alexis is rolling and she rolls a 9. So we roll a 9.
Yeah.
It's not a winner or a loser. Instead, this will turn on. It's gonna light up the number that was rolled. Once it's on, now the rules change. There's only one winner and one loser. I want you guys to take a wild guess. What do you think your one winning number might be now?
9.
Bingo. As long as you can follow this, this tells you what's gonna pay out.
What's gonna win?
It's no longer 7-11 win or 2, 3, 12 lose.
Okay.
It's just this number now pays you out.
This is fun. It's a
If she
dice
can hit
rolling
it.
game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If she shoots the 7, everybody gets wiped.
So it's harder when the game is on.
Right. Yeah. When I'm turned on, I get hard.
Yeah.
So for the most part, if it's off,
Yeah.
7-11, 2, 3, 12, this will stay
Yeah.
right here. But once you roll one of these, that now turns it on. That
Oh.
starts the game.
How do we turn it off again?
So if we can hit this number,
Oh shit, we go until we hit a 9.
right. So like if you hit an 8, doesn't matter. 6 doesn't matter. 10. But if you can hit that jackpot, right, that number, that one's gonna pay everybody out. All at the same time, everybody wins. Now the problem is, players try not to say this number. If you say 7 out loud,
7.
dice have ears. That's what shows up.
Like Lord Voldemort.
That's right. So players call it different things. They say like the bad number, the devil, days of the week, and you guys.
6, 7.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Now here comes the best part. How to shoot.
Yes.
How do you shoot ropes? So in this case, there's gonna be a dealer here,
Yeah.
stick dealer, right? They're working the pole.
Yeah.
They're gonna be moving the dice around the table like this all the way around.
Okay.
When it's your turn to roll, they'll send you out 5 dice. You only choose 2. Choose your lucky one.
Okay.
Don't pick up all 5. It's not Yahtzee. You don't need all 5.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Only 2. With these 2, one open hand. Never close your fist around the dice. Don't grip it too hard. Right?
Makes sense.
Just a little bit.
Like enough to keep them there.
That's right. That's
Little
fine.
something,
Yeah. Once you have your dice, make sure both dice get all the way down and hit the green spikes down
Okay.
there. All right, you want to practice shooting or do you want to have her struggle first?
You struggle first.
Uh-oh.
What am I
All right.
doing?
So I'm going to send you out 5 dice. You only choose 2.
Okay.
Right? Now before we get going, again, what numbers win right now when the game's off? What numbers win?
7 and 11.
Perfect. Nice. What
Yeah.
numbers lose?
2, 3, 12.
Jeez. You guys got it. Nice.
But then firm, because it's got to get all the way to the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, a little firm.
I don't know how firm.
With some English on it, you know, you get it. Perfect. Oh, that was a great shot. Let's in. 8, 8, 8, 8. Nice. Now, all that we need is another 8 to be able to get paid.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can do that.
Right.
No, we need a 5.
Let's see. And 10, 10 down on the end. That was a soft 10. In this case, right, nothing happened. You're just looking for an 8 to get paid. I'm going to show you 2 new bets. The first one I'm going to teach you, put your money behind like this. Cool. This one, there's a little bit of math involved. I won't go too much into it. But just know, remember we were talking about on Roulette, there was a house edge.
Yeah.
And then on Blackjack, technically, there's a little bit of a better house edge, depending on how you play. This bet here is the only bet in the casino that has a 0% house edge. Meaning, this is the only bet that the casino pays you out true.
Okay.
Damn.
If you were to take any amount of money to the casino and go play,
Yeah.
this objectively is the best bet you can play. This one
Okay.
here.
Really?
All it's doing is when you beat the game rolling 8, this bet is going to pay you out even money, but the bet behind here pays you the true odds of that number showing up. So
Yeah.
if you guys walk into the casino and do this, I'm going to feel disappointed.
Right, because
Okay.
why didn't you put half of it behind?
You would want to put all of your money behind.
Oh, even
Right.
more percentage.
Right.
money.
All right, last thing, and this might sound familiar. We're going to play the field. Ready?
Yeah.
I want you guys to take 2 more reds.
Okay.
I want you guys to reach in. You're going to play right here. Play in the field. This bet here is really fun. You're taking $10 and you're betting all of these numbers. You got them all.
Yeah.
But only for the next roll.
Okay.
So whatever you roll next, hopefully it's like a 2 or a 12. These pay a bonus.
Okay.
Right? But anything there in the field would be awesome.
Okay.
Good luck.
Damn.
And 3 craps in the field. Nice. In this case, 3 doesn't lose anything here.
Okay.
And look, we got a 3 here in the field. So everybody's gonna get paid. This
Yes.
is like instant
Yes.
gratification.
Yes, I like it.
Now remember, what number pays here? I'll give you, I'll give you a hint.
8.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're waiting
Whenever
for the
this is
8.
on, that's your number.
Oh.
Waiting for
that's
the
right.
8, avoiding a certain number, and kind of maybe hoping for that.
Perfect. You can,
Yeah.
That's literally craps. You just explained it. Nice.
Woo!
That's in 3 craps again. Oh my God. Look at you guys just playing the field. Wow.
Look at that.
It's a good thing you do it,
Good at
Vegas.
this part, I guess.
Let's see it. And 4, 3-piece, and a soda. Oh, dude, come on now. This game's so easy. Look at this. Bam. Ah. Just farming that field. Does that make sense though?
Yeah.
Right, how this comes along? So this bet, the field bet, is one of the bets that makes you feel really good.
Can you
It's
add
fine.
here?
You can. You can. That's a great question.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, there is an upper limit. I will say this, right?
Okay.
If you go to like, let's say any station property, like normally the local casinos, if you have $10 here, you can go up to 10 times this bet
Okay.
behind. So you can go up to $100.
Yeah.
Some casinos, there's a little bit of a limit though. There's only 5x or even 2x. Now in this case, this field bet makes you feel really good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let me ask you guys a question. Is
Yeah.
it easy or hard to hit a 2 or a 12? Are those easy or hard to hit?
2 would be very hard.
Very hard.
12
would be very hard.
Yeah, the
all
two
of
hardest.
these, yeah, all of these are
Yeah.
some of the hardest numbers in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
So you're getting very lucky right now.
Okay,
Let's
so
just
this
say
is
that.
more unusual
Yes.
than, okay.
I would say
Just
when
been
you-
feeling like, man, at least we got that,
Perfect.
you know?
Perfect. Now I'm gonna teach you guys kind of the bread and butter of this game. They're called place bets. Number wins.
7 and 11. No?
8.
Perfect.
Oh, that's right. That's
Right?
right.
We got an 8.
That's right.
We just talked about how the field's like not really the best bet.
Yeah.
So there's other bets that open up where you can play numbers up here. You can say, hey, you know what? I want
I think
a 9.
it'll be a 9.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I think, hey, you know what? You might keep rolling for an hour and I
Yeah.
want all these numbers.
Yeah.
And if you can hit a 10, this is gonna pay me out a bonus, right?
Nice.
And the only way to lose these is if you hit the bad number. You hit the
Okay.
days of the week, these all lose.
Well, that's fun.
Right? Now when you make these bets, they have to be in specific amounts. I want
Okay.
you guys to use that card. Look at the orange line down towards the bottom. I'll kind of walk you through
This
it.
one?
Mm-hmm. You guys see on 4, 5, 9, and 10? That's a
Yeah.
little red circle with a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just means if I wanted to bet on the 10, it has to be in units of $5. So I could do 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
stuff like this. Anything divisible by 5, right? But what does it say bet unit on 6 and 8?
6.
6. You don't want to walk up and do like a $15 6 or a $20 6.
Yeah.
That's not correct. You got to bet in units of something divisible by $6.
Okay.
So like 18.
So we need
24.
some change.
You need some change, or you just ask the dealer. You say,
Okay.
hey, make it right. You're
Yeah,
just throwing
make
a
it
ton of
right.
money and
Yeah,
figure it
make it
out,
right,
right?
make it right.
In this case, this is what we're gonna do. What numbers do you think she's gonna be rolling? What do you think? All of them, some of them, just 6, just 5.
Yeah, let's do a 9 and a 6.
9 and 6? Cool. So I'm gonna set you up for the minimum then. In this case, they'll send you some change. That's for you. You can
Okay.
pick that up, put it into the rail. And then they'll set these bets up for you. It's not like roulette where you start reaching over.
Yeah.
As much as we would love for you guys to reach across the table. For you guys, you just
But we
set
can
it down.
reach into the field.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. Anything up here is the dealer service.
Nice.
Dealer service area.
Nice.
What numbers do you think you might roll? What do you think?
Oh, I'm going to be rolling a 4, a 5, and a 10.
4, 5, 10?
Yeah.
So drop me a green and a red. Nice. Perfect. Awesome. 4, 5, 10. So I'm gonna set you up. You're gonna be right here. Nice. So So if you're ever lost, the dealer's keeping track of your position.
Would the superstition of the table, like say, okay, I'm the roller, and I said, I think I'm gonna roll these numbers, would that sway the superstition of the table, or is that not a thing?
No, what sways the superstition is if you put that money out, and then randomly you're like, you know what, give me my money back. Then people are like, what the fuck?
People would be,
Yeah.
They don't like that.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, what number pays here? What do you guys got? What number one's here?
8.
Perfect, you guys got it. Nice, cool. You guys are learning. Look at that. Go for it. Let's see what you got.
the 8.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm rolling my dice.
There you go. Shaking 8. Looking for something hard here. Let's see. And 12 craps. It's all the dots. Oh my god. You guys are getting extremely lucky right now. This is crazy.
You need to do that. We're superstitious now, so
There you go.
once we did it once,
We gotta do it every
we have
time.
to do it every single time.
And 8 the hard way. We got a hard 8 for you guys. Nice. Very good. So look
That's
at
the win.
No way in the field, but everybody's gonna get paid out. Now watch this. Ready? You guys, that's 75. Damn, dude, look at you guys. Oh my god. So you're gonna win a shit ton of money. Bam, nice.
Craps!
All right, shooter, stays with you. Shooting ropes, man. You're doing great.
Doing so good.
And 8-8, back on the 8. Now that was a soft 8, that
Damn.
one there, but that's okay. Out onto the 8.
So right away, just right onto the 8.
Game
Here we
turns
go
on.
again.
Now that it's turned on, you can go behind.
Ah.
So now, look at your guys' bets are still here. So like for you, you're still on 4 or 5. 10.
Yep.
For you, you're still on 6 and 9, right?
So you just
69.
have to remember that, I guess.
Yeah, the dealer tracks your position.
Yeah.
Remember, there's 8 of you guys.
Yeah.
So normally, like these are like the first 4. Like you'd be part of the first 4.
Yeah.
And then she's like on the back half, right?
Back half.
So the first 4 here, and then the back half. Would be.
Okay.
Come on, 8. Nice. That's in. Oh, wow. 7 out.
Oh,
6 ones, no fun. So
that's the
everything,
big lose, right?
everything
But
wipes
now it's
out.
her turn for the dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the dice move on.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
It does.
Cool. Now, let me show you because this will be fun.
Yeah.
Let's say you're like, you know what? I not only don't want to bet with the player, I want to bet against them.
Damn.
So instead of going on the pass line, you could go here. Once the game turns on and the 7s roll,
Not yet.
this player is going to get paid. So you're like hating on the person shooting.
Haterade.
Yeah, if you're playing on the
Should I
show.
bring the haterade?
Yeah, go for it.
Do
Try
it.
out.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's like sugar and spice, you know? Nice, all right.
Crap.
That was a great shot. Come on now, 8 the hard way. Oh, we love our hard 8s today. Let's see.
Yeah.
Out onto the 8. So now, you do not want to see an 8.
Okay.
You want to see the bad number. And she's fighting
Oh,
for
I
it.
only want to see the bad
That's
number.
right.
Not any of these unless I
Nothing
go to
else. You could play like super aggressive against her.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is your base bet, right? You see how she has a base bet and then she's playing aggressive for herself.
I'm
right?
allowed to use the back line too?
Yeah, there's a back line, but it looks a little different here. So I want you, let's do this. Drop me a green and a red. And it would look like this. They do what they call a leg. In this case now, if you hit the bad number, everything loses. You're gonna win even money here, and this 30 bucks is gonna pay you back 25. You don't have to know the math, just know you're betting more to win less.
Nice.
Shooter, shooter. No blowing?
We're at odds.
There you go.
We're at
Oh, there you go. Let's see, 2 craps. Nice. Here we go, dice on the move. That was a great shot. Let's see, 3 craps here in the field. Oh my God. And look at, if it lays, it plays. Look at that, nice. That one's paying you out. This one for you. Cool, very good. Do you guys think you'd be able to go and play craps?
I think so.
After
I would
you think
try.
so? Yeah, you would try, for
I
sure.
would definitely try.
You're shooting great, let me say that. Sometimes that's the kiss of death too. They're like, good job, shooter, you're doing awesome.
Yeah.
That's how you can mess with people.
Yeah. You're doing such a good job for yourself. Wow. You've really created quite. Or you will also do great now.
That's it. Winner 8. Give me a fist bump there.
Good juju for her and bad juju for me. This is her game.
I had a feeling.
This is her game. I'm into crap.
Here, would you like to?
Yes.
Would you like to have a couple?
That's the smallest one.
Oh,
Any last questions before we wrap?
Just thank you. This was an awesome time. I
Thank you,
actually
ladies.
feel like I could go to a casino and not feel so overwhelmed and
Sure.
silly rolling up to a game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it a lot
Thank
for
you.
coming. Right?
Yeah, we did. That was so much fun. I feel like I really honestly learned a lot.
I did too. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're gonna play craps?
Well, I feel like I could actually go to the casino and play any of these games. I feel like I'm confident, I'm emboldened to like make that move and not feel so awkward at the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Because it is intimidating if you don't at least know the basic rules. It's hard to go have fun, but
Yeah, it's intimidating to go up to a table with full of people.
Thank you, Casino Quest. We had the best freaking time.
That was amazing. Thank
Bye. If you're in Vegas, seriously check it out.
you. Check it out.